Hello, everybody. It is CrashoutTay, and this is week 7 of the Game Changer podcast. And honestly, that's kind of mind-blowing. I am actually uber excited for today's episode because we have my Swiftie gamer streamer bestie on today, and I'm so excited for you guys to get to see her segment.
So, I know that you have talked about this on stream before, and I know. What drew you to streaming in the first place? What was your motivation behind it?
So my motivation behind streaming started last year in May when my mom passed away unexpectedly. It was a very just isolating time for me. Living in Canada, I don't have friends. Like, all my friends are back home in Ohio. I don't have anyone here except my husband and his family. So it was very isolating. My mom was my best friend. And it was just, I was so lonely. So I was just trying to find things to distract myself. And I was on Twitch, scrolling through live video or, live streams and just like watching like all these communities. And like, I was watching a friend's stream and like seeing his community. I'm just like, man, I feel like I should try this.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. And it just completely changed my life. I mean, just having that community just made me feel so much less alone. And I know other people felt that way too. So, just there for a while, I was like, no, I don't know that I can do it. I kind of fought with myself on it, but then I was like, you know what? Life is too short to not follow your dreams and do something you want to do. So,
no, 1000%. And it's refreshing too to have people that are in it for genuine reasons. So, aside from technical stuff, what is something that you wish you knew before streaming?
I'm a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
So, I kind of wish I knew before I started that no matter how kind I am, no matter how much I believe I'm a good person, there's going to be people, no matter what, that just dislike you. They just don't like you. It doesn't matter what you do. And it was kind of a hard reality check when I found that out. Because it's like you can radiate so much kindness, and there's still going to be people who want you to fail and don't believe in you and just are either jealous of your success or just don't want to see you succeed, and that was a hard pill to swallow as a pathological people pleaser. So I kind of wish I had gone into this with that mindset that not everyone's going to like you, because I think it would have made some things in this journey a little less painful. You know what I mean? So
I completely agree with that. What sets your community apart from other communities on TikTok or Twitch or even YouTube?
I would just say first of all, my community is so kind and generous and genuine. And I think a lot of communities are like that too. But one thing that I find really special is just how welcoming everyone is, how everyone, if there's someone new who pops to the stream, it's, oh, hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you. It's very open arms, if that makes sense. And I love that. I don't like cliques. I don't want anyone to feel like they're not welcomed or like they don't fit in with my community, because there's all kinds of people here, right? And it's very versatile, and I love that. And I think that's so special.
I think that's what makes a community a whole, is that there are so many different people in there, and there's so many different opinions and views. And what's really great is that you're able to still be in a community and be happy and content in said community. How do you handle the haters that come in that are hating on you for being a Swiftie?
We definitely get our fair share of haters, especially like me as a Swiftie, because I'm always listening to Taylor Swift in my streams. It's very evident that I like Taylor Swift. I mean, my username is Swiftlet.
Yeah.
I'm always wearing a Taylor Swift t-shirt, and I think people, we'll get people come in and, say things like, oh, Taylor Swift sucks, or, oh, she's not a good singer, or blah, 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 blah. And most of my community are Swifties. But the one amazing thing is nobody, we don't really attack those haters, right? Like, we kind of handle it with, oh, well, if you don't like Taylor Swift, cool, bye. It's very, right, exactly. We try to be dismissive about it. We don't, try not to give them a reaction.
Yeah, you're not pushing it down their throat like, oh, well, you don't like her, well, you should, and this is why. Well, no, that's not our job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was this one person who did come in and he said, well, Taylor Swift only writes about her exes. And I decided to just start naming off a ton of songs that are not about an ex. I was like, oh, okay, so this song, this song, this song, this song, this song, they're all about exit. Like, it was just silly, like, banter. Like, it wasn't,
I don't even
there was
think
no
there's
anger.
100 songs throughout her
Yeah,
discography. I think there's less than 100 that are technically about exes.
that's so, like, 2015. Like,
Yeah, like why are we complaining about her exes and who she dates? Like that's none of our business. Like what do you mean? This is why she keeps all
yeah.
that private for a reason because people are going to talk like this and nobody can control how the people are going to talk.
But, like, even if she did write songs about her exes, so
So
what? If
what?
they were all
That's
about her
her.
ex, it's cool.
But I feel like
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, I have an opinion and I'm going to voice it, and I guess that's kind of like same because I also voice my opinion, but I'm not rude about it because it does at the
Oh,
end of
yeah,
the day cost $0 to be a decent human being.
exactly. It's free. It's free to be kind.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. How do you like to decompress from your streams?
How do I like to decompress? I like a bunch of different things. So either number one thing, doom scroll on TikTok.
It's a really good
Favorite thing ever.
pastime.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes, yes. I can spend hours doing that, and I look up from the clock, and I'm like, oh, okay, an hour has passed. Um, Playing games offline with my friends. They really help me decompress, and they're just, it's good to. They're my long distance friends, but I love them dearly, and they really help me. And spending time with my husband and my dog, or just watching Netflix, the usual.
I love binge watching. I'm part of me is like excited to start The Handmaid's Tale because everybody's talked so highly of it, and then we got the snip and
Yeah,
everything. But then part of me is like, what's even the point? Because I'm gonna end up seeing spoilers on Monday or on Tuesday. You know I'm gonna see spoilers because there's probably gonna be another song in there. So I know we're gonna see
yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, I feel like that's gonna spoil the show for me, but I kind of really want to watch it because everybody's been talking about it. So
Trust me, there's so much, and there's so much depth in that show. I highly recommend it. Highly
yeah,
recommend. It's so
you've
good.
convinced me
It's so good.
100%.
And that is all we have for week 7 of the Game Changer podcast. I want to thank everybody for being here and for watching and supporting. I do want to inform you that season 1 of the Game Changer podcast is coming to an end. With that being said, season 2 snippet will be, we are going to, as far as any guest streamer that has come on the show thus far, I am going to re-invite them on, and we are going to go a little bit deeper into our questions and get to know some of these phenomenal streamers and check in on their journey and see how things are going for them. And I'm so excited for you guys to be here. This has been CrashoutTay. Do not forget to keep gaming, keep creating, and keep changing the game.